A very warm welcome to everyone. I hope everyone is keeping well and is all set to start the spring semester. My name is Jayashree Damala and I will be a recitation instructor for CS 170, which is Computer Applications Business. I am a master's student at the Rutgers University, currently pursuing computer science, and I did my bachelor's degree from India. My current interest is in the field of machine learning. I hope for a fun asynchronous environment this semester. And with me being your recitation instructor, my office hours is on Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. and my lab support hours is on Tuesday from 10 to 12 p.m. So feel free to reach out to me during these hours. I will meet you all face to face during the office hours and the lab hours, but that'll be virtually face to face. But apart from that, feel free to email me with any questions or doubts. The details of my lab hours, support hours, along with my email address is given in the document which is posted on Canvas. Please note that Canvas is where all the materials and the announcements will be posted. So be sure to regularly check it. Now, with this asynchronous environment, it's going to be very challenging to interact and get to know each other. So I have put a link of a Google form with a few questions that could help me know you better. Also, throughout the session, I will be putting more links so I can keep a tab on the attendance. All right. So now let's start with the first class, which is Introduction to Canvas and Rutgers Email Services. The topics that we will be covering today are Rutgers Email Services, Scarlet Apps, which includes Google Docs and Google Drive, Canvas, and how to upload to Canvas. So starting with the Rutgers email services, I am sure everyone has their emails listed on the Canvas website because through these emails, most of the communications take place. All the class communications and announcements are sent through Canvas on the email addresses that you have registered with. In case anyone here does not have an email associated with Canvas, then please go to the website link which is given on the slide and then follow the steps that are there. You can click on manage email addresses, then log in with your NetID password, then click on the manage display address. So once the email is entered there, it will update in the Rutgers system. It should take about like 24 hours to update on Canvas, and then you should be good to go. This is how the website looks. I can show you over here. So this is what the website looks like. You can just go and manage email addresses, click on this page, then log in with your NetID and password, and then do the steps as mentioned. Now, moving on to Scarlet Apps. So Scarlet Apps is the Rutgers implementation of Google Apps, but for education. So Rutgers basically partnered with Google to provide these resources to the students of the community, the Rutgers community. Later in the session, we will learn how to use Google Drive and Google Docs by creating folders and files. But before we move on to that, I would request everyone to log in to the link that is given below. That will take you to the homepage of Scarlet Apps. In case if you need to activate Scarlet Apps, then you can click on the Activate Scarlet Apps button which you get after opening the screen. So this is how it should look like. In case you are a new user, you can click on the Activate Scarlet app and activate it for yourself. Or you can just go ahead and select Docs and log in. So you can see there's an option to access Docs. So you can click on this. And then this will take you to, it will ask you for the NetID and password. It did not because I already logged in. You will have to input that and then it will take you to the drive screen. So this is how my drive looks. After that, once you are on the screen, what we'll try to do is we will create folders and file and play around a bit and try to understand how this thing works. So let's do one thing. Let's create two folders now. And after creating folders, we can create document and we will try to see how we can download them, move it into different folders and play around with it. So let's go to the drive. This is my drive. I'm just, you can see the new button over here. You're going to click on it and then you have an option to create a new folder, upload a new file or upload an entire folder. So I'm just going to create a new folder and I will name it folder 1. and then I will create another folder and I will name it folder 2. After I am done doing that, I can move on to make files, and then I'll put these files inside the folder. So what I mean by files is just documents. Like you have Word documents, we'll have a Google document. And let's go to folder 1, and if I click on the new option, I can just select Google Docs. So that will create a new document. Now it will create the new document and it will be viewed on another tab. What we can do is first we'll try to name the document. So I will just name it doc1, and this is what we have named it, and then we can write all our content over here. So why don't you all also tag along with me, and like I created the folders and the files, try doing that. And then when you have the document, try to input your name, your section number, and what your interests are. So let me try doing that. So I'll just write my name, then I can write the section number. Just write whatever your section number is, 94, 95, and then interest. I will just write dancing. And now if you see, I have put the content over here. I don't have to specifically do something to save the document, because this is online and this gets saved like dynamically. If you can see, the last edit was seconds ago and everything has been already saved. In case you want to download the folder, so you can just go to file and then you can click on download, and then you can download it in the Word form or the PDF form, whatever you wish like. So if I can just download it in the Word form, it will ask me where should I put the downloads. I'll just put it downloads and I'll save it. When I open the document, okay, it's taking time to open. Yeah, okay. Okay, so when I open the document, I can see it's the exact same thing that we had written over there. We had written the name, the section number, and my interest, and the same thing is written over here. So this is how you can create a folder, you can create a document and also download it. What we can do is, now that we've made the document, we can try to move it also. So we can move it to the different folder, which is folder 2. So I can just select folder 2 over here and move it there. So this way you can see that the document move is not present in folder 1 anymore, and it is gone to folder 2. So let's check that out. And if we'll see it, it'll be the same document. So this is how you can work with Google Docs and the Google Drive. It will make things easier for you while you have to, in case you have to like submit assignments and doing all of those things. Now, next is Canvas. So Canvas, the link is given over here. You can click on the link and log into Canvas and follow those steps. Make sure that you can access the Comp Apps business course. In case you cannot do it, then click on the course link on the left panel side. Then click on, you should be seeing something as 2022 Spring Comp App Business 170. You should click on that and that will take you to the home page. So let's just go to Canvas, and this is how the page looks like. You can log in using your net ID. I will do that. And okay, so this is how my Canvas looks. It should be something on the similar lines. If you want to access the Comp Apps business course, so you have to go to courses, which is on the left hand panel, click on it, and you should see something as Comp Apps Business 170 Spring 2022. So once you click on it, it will take you to the home page of the course. So I will just go to the student view so I can explain better. Here. So this is how the student view is, and this is exactly how you must be seeing. This is the homepage, and the homepage has some important links, starting with the recitation. So if we click on it, it will take you to a page which will give the recitation locations. So now that this class is asynchronous, you can go down and you can see 94 and 95, which is the sections that I take. The videos that I will be uploading, you can see it on these links. So every week I will be uploading, and the links will be updated here every week. Now, this is the recitation locations. The next is the synchronous lectures. You don't have to worry about the synchronous lectures. The asynchronous lectures, Professor Hajdu is the one who takes care of this. So if you have any doubts regarding the recitations, you can come to me. And if there is something that the power lies on the professor's hand, then you will have to mail him. So the exam schedules that are there are two exam schedules. One is in person and the other is asynchronous. So we have the exam one, which is on February 23rd. It's a Wednesday from 9:40 p.m. to Thursday, which is Feb 24th, 9:40 p.m. Then the second exam, also the first exam will be 80 minutes via Canvas. The second exam is on April 6th, from April 6th, 9:40 p.m. to April 7th, 9:40 p.m. And again, that is for 80 minutes. Then we have the final exam, which is from May 9th, 4 p.m. to May 10th, 4 p.m. And that is 3 hours via Canvas. So this was about the exams that we have. Moving on, it is important that you all go through the course syllabus and understand what the course content is. So if you click on the document, it has everything from the course content to how the grades are given, along with the second chance policy and all of those informations. So at least for now, all the lectures and recitations are going to be remote until January 31st. But anyway, because this is an asynchronous environment, it does not really matter if the classes are remote or not. And as already discussed, the exam dates are going to be Feb 23rd, April 6th, and May 9th. Now, if you go down, it will mention the course instructors. So for the asynchronous sections, as you can see, Professor John is going to take care, and the WebEx link for his office hours is also mentioned. So if you ever want to discuss something with him, you can always join Professor's office hours also. Moving on, we have the topics, readings, and assignments. So for each topic, what reading is needed is already mentioned in this table. It's from the book Fluency 7. And for each topic, the chapters are given. So accordingly, you can map and see what you have to do for the reading. Now we have 12 assignments for the semester. And the 12 assignments, the different topics are mentioned in the table, along with how many points they hold. So most of these assignments hold like 25 points, except for like 2. And the first assignment is extra credit, which is of 2 points. Academic integrity, this is very important. It is, you have to make sure that you do not work on others' assignments, and make sure that the work that you submit is your own. With regards to like assignment, exams, and quizzes, it is a violation of academic integrity to search out answers on the internet, or to use online tutors, or to ask any other human in person or via technology for assistance. So this is for the assignments, exams, and quizzes. It is important that like just as copying or collaborating on an examination is dishonesty, turning in a program or a software application assignment, which is a clone of someone else's, which is a copy of someone else's work, is also dishonesty. So make sure that whatever you submit is a work of your own and you have not taken any help from anyone. In case if you are caught cheating, then you will earn 0 points. Also, if there are 2 assignments or two assignments that are very similar, then both the parties are going to receive a 0. So also in all cases, the academic integrity violation will be filed at the university level. So make sure that you submit your own work. Then honor pledge. Every time you submit a major exam and assignment, you have to make sure that you write this honor pledge, which says, "On my honor, the work I'm submitting is my own. I have neither received nor given any unauthorized assistance on this exam," which could be the assignment, paper, quiz, etc. So it's important to mention this honor pledge every time you submit your assignments or exams. Next, the course material, the required textbook, as already mentioned, is the Fluency 7 with Information Technology Skills, Concepts, and Capabilities by Snyder and Henry. So this is the required textbook. The other softwares that we will be using are mentioned over here. There's spreadsheets, the flow charting software, JavaScript, and the Rutgers Virtual Computer Labs, which you might use along the course. Now, moving on to grading. So we can see the hourly exam 1 and hourly exam 2 both consist of 60 points. The final exam is of 120 points. Assignments is 190 points. Recitation project is 25 points and quizzes is 45 points. So you can see that assignments hold a really huge part of how your grade is going to be. So make sure that you submit your assignments on time and attempt it to your fullest, give your 100% in these assignments. Also, finally, when the grades are being calculated, how are they going to get calculated is given in this table over here, which is if you get 450 or more, then you get an A grade. If you get 435 to 450, then B plus, and then accordingly, the grades are calculated. Examinations, we have already discussed when we have the exams, and we have 3 exams. And then this talks about the assignments and the quizzes that are going to be there and the extra credit. So the first assignment is extra credit, which is of 2 points. Then you have a TA extra credit, which is of 8 points. Now the TA extra credit, it is evaluated on the basis of the quizzes that I will be giving every recitation that I upload, and also on the basis of attendance. So these 2 things are going to make up the 8 points. Then you have the instructor extra credit, which is of 10 points, and the instructor will tell you all how he's going to calculate the time. So this is the course syllabus. Go through it once again and see what it is. Now, if you want to see the course resources and the weekly learning objectives, you can click here. And here you will get the general course information, which has the syllabus and the academic integrity violation levels and the types. Then if you go down, then you can get the reading resources and learning objectives by the week. So for week 1, what resources are there, week 2. Accordingly, for all the week, the resources are given over here. Moving on. For assignments, so you click here for the assignments, and you get the upcoming assignments that are going to be there. All these assignments are going to come here. So now you can see that the assignment 1, it is available until Jan 28. So the due date is Jan 28, and you have to submit it. If you click on this assignment, it will give you all the details. So here it says the due date is before Jan 28, 2022, and accept until is Jan 28, 2022. So now what is this accept until and the free late policy? So during the entire semester, you get to use one free late for one of your assignments. That is, you have a due date, which is 28th of January, and you might have an accept until date, which is say 8th of February. So you have the option to use the free late and submit your assignment after the due date, but before the accept until date. But one thing to note is that if you want to use a free late, you will have to mail me before the due date that you want to use the free late for this and this assignment. And once I have approved of it, you can go ahead and submit your assignment, but make sure you submit it before the accept until date. Also, you just have one free late to use the entire semester. So this is the first assignment, and the first assignment you cannot apply the free late to this, so you have to submit it before the 28th. And these are the questions that are there in the assignment. You just have to write the honor code, answer these questions. The directions already given on how to submit the assignment. So once you have the document, you can just submit the assignment. You can click on you can just upload the file, select the file, and submit the assignment. So this is how the assignments are submitted. Then next you have quizzes and exams. So if you click on that page, click on the link, all the quizzes and exams that are there that will be uploaded will be given here. In case you miss out on some quiz, at the end of the semester, you get it. All the quizzes are opened again where you can attempt those quizzes. So even if you miss out on a quiz due to a genuine reason, you don't have to worry. At the end of the semester, you can again attempt it. And the last is lab support and office hours. So if you click on the link, it will take you to a page which has the lab support hours and the office hours of all the TAs that are there. So the one thing to understand is that the lab support, you can go in any TA's lab support. So even if you are of section 94, you can go to section 90 TA's lab support. So you can go to any TA's lab support. It does not matter. The lab support are virtual until like 20 the until this month, like January. But I think after that it might be in person for the courses for the TAs that take the classes in person. But my lab support hours are going to be virtual. So the links are already given. It's on Tuesday from 10 to 12. And when we go to the office hours, you can only visit the office hours of your TA because this is for one-to-one attention. So you cannot visit the office hours of other TAs. So if you want to visit the office hours, then you have to come to my timing, which is on Monday from 10 to 11. You can see my timings are given Monday 10 to 11 along with the link to it. So this is about office hours and lab hours. If you go on the left hand side, you can click on the announcements and you will get the announcement that are currently updated for your, so you'll be only seeing the announcements for your sections or what is meant for you and not the other sections. Then again, assignments, we've already discussed this. You'll get all the assignments here. If you go to files, now files is where you will get all the course information, exam information, also the readings and the resources. But one thing very important is the recitation information. If you go on this over here, if you go under my name, which says Jayashri, sections 94, 95, under this section, I will be uploading the PowerPoint presentations that I am using while the recitation is going on and any other material that might be used during the recitations. All of that is going to be uploaded under my names folder. So every recitation will have a different folder and I will keep updating it every week as and when I upload the videos. So make sure to always keep a track of the files that I'm uploading here because you will need the PPTs if you want to study while you're for your exams, or the links for the Google Forms are given in the PPT also. So you will have to come back here every week, download the PPT and go through the link. The grades can be seen in the grades tab. You can get all your grades along with how much you can see on the right hand side, the weightage of each of the assessments are given, that is assignments, quizzes, extra credit. Quizzes, all the quizzes can be found over here as and when it comes. So this is how the entire canvas is working. If you go on calendar, you can get a calendar which says like which assignment is due when. So like it says assignment 1 is due on the 28th of Jan. So this is very helpful if you want to keep a track of everything. Now let me go back to the course. So I will be uploading the recitation video every Thursday, and you will have time, a week's time, to go, like, to watch the video and also fill the Google form. So since this is asynchronous, taking attendance is a task. So the Google forms are my way of taking the attendance. Whoever fills the form within the week's time will be marked present for the recitation, and whoever fails to do that will be marked absent. So make sure that you watch the entire video and then fill the Google form. The Google form will have like 2, 3 easy questions about whatever was taught in the video. So it will not be anything complicated, and it's going to be something very easy. So that is my format of taking the attendance. With this, I think we have covered everything that is there on Canvas. Thank you very much. I will meet you in the next station.